just putting my fluorescence vest on. Yeah, they're a queue a mile long at the chip shop, so I got a Subway buttie. And I was sat on that bench and I was besieged by seagulls, pigeons and starlings. My hands are sticky with sweet onion sauce. The zip top, yes. Excuse me. So, very nice here, but no bikes on Sunday then, just Monday. It's so unusual. It's not unusual. And I preferred a chip shop meal, but I suppose Subway's was alright. I got steak and cheese, but it was just like little crumbly, I don't know what. Hey, that's one way, isn't it? Oops. Never mind. Let's get back to the promenade. I'm not sure how long the battery will last. I'll go back to the promenade, stop outside George Formby's house, take a look at Fairhaven Lake. Oh dear, excuse me. I had a fizzy bottle of Coca-Cola. They normally snatch it out your hand, this big seagulls, don't they? If taking a risk there, could have had my eye out. I can't see all the gulls going hungry in Blackpool with all the half-eaten burgers everywhere. Oh good, they've filled that up. It was empty. It was empty last time I came past. Little paddling pool for kids. In on the prom. Maybe I should boot down here for a week. A nice genteel stroll around. Run around the sand dunes naked. The beach is just as nice here as it is in Blackpool, apparently. There's sort of a stately home type of thing called Lytham Hall just round the corner. Yes, I think this would suit me better than Blackpool, more genteel. Oh, I can see Southport a bit clearer now. Oh, you can't, I can. Oh, bloody hell. Even bumpier down here. Now then, we'll pull over at George's old house. Didn't get a proper look last time, only a little fleeting glance. Where that white car is. Oh, it isn't it, this one? Yeah, pay a little tribute to George. George Formby, or be George Booth, his real name. 1904-1961. A musical entertainer and comedian, he bought Sintra from tenor George Formby in 1953. The house was renamed Berraldine after his wife, and he lived here until his death, aged 56, in 1961. March the 5th it was. Poor George. It's nice in the sunshine. I read a story in the George Formby magazine. It's the previous owners, I'm not sure if it's the same people now, let a George Formby enthusiast in. Can I use your bathroom? Well, yes, I suppose, yes. And because the bathroom was an original Art Deco one from 1930 something, he actually ran a bath. So we're a bit put out because he ran himself a bath. He was splashing about. I'm having a bath in George's bathtub. Talk about taking a bleeding liberty. You should have a look at, let's have a walk over there, do you think? You can only report an escaped loony, couldn't they? What could they say? There's someone loitering around the dunes. Let's have a look. I think I'm going to go for a piss or something. Oh, how'd you get down there? Oh, that looks like a little entrance. So you've got Blackpool, wild and exciting, and St.Annes, peaceful for retired people, a stroll around, a few pints, a couple of shops. Look, well, if these continue for miles. Oops. I can taste that sweet onion sauce now. Alright, but with these teeth I struggle chewing crusty bread. Although I got a choice of about 8 different breads. I thought, bloody hell. Oh, that's hard to walk on. Soft sand. See, these blue skies and the sand could be in Mallorca. Oh, there we are, good sea. I feel like Rob Nesbitt. I see you, see me, I see the sea. So you could explore, you could build a campfire there and keep the night in the soft sand. Well, maybe not. So there we are. You're lovely. Eee. Can't really see. Oh yeah, there it is. That's Southport there. The little white buildings on the horizon. And that's the big Ribble estuary. So you can't walk across, even though you think you can. It's not dry, there's a very deep estuary just over that sandy bit. And many people have come a cropper thinking they can traverse the terrain. Am I unfit or what? Is it hay fever? Hardly walked anywhere, just a little trip in the sand dunes. Whee, I'm in the sand dunes, whee! Let's make a sandcastle. Anyway. Oh. Let's head for home. Yeah, that's what did you say? Seafood restaurants and fish bar. We're bloody packed. I stayed in the queue for 5 minutes and it hardly went down. I think they were cooking stuff to order. They were so big, you know, if you say you want a fish, they're there battering them up and sticking them in the fry. I thought, I'm not waiting 10 minutes for that to bloody cook. And I was about 20th in the queue, so I thought, sod it, I'll get a buttie. I can't go wrong with a buttie. I think I've just been for a piss or something. think George Formby might have walked his dog. He probably did, amongst the sand dunes. His dog had a normal name, but then he called it Willy Waterbucket for some strange reason. George, were you a bit daft or something? It turned out nice again. Poor George. Have you all seen his films? A couple of duff ones. He made some after the war when his fame was sort of fading a bit and his ill health showed in him. But my favourite ones, of course, are the TT one, No Limit, and the Turned Out Nice Again, it's called, all about married life and an interfering mother. And to think, I was 2.5 hours under chloroform the day you were born. Oh, mother. She doesn't get on with his wife. You'll have to watch it. Get a DVD called Turn Out Nice Again. Right, we'll head home via Lytham. I'll stop there and turn the camera off. Where the windmill is. Poor Georgie. And yeah, they're all coming now. I think he could have lived anywhere. I mean, relatively speaking, he was a multi-millionaire in the 1940s type of prices. He said he was paid 30 grand for each film, and imagine what that were worth between 1935 and 1945 when he sort of stopped. And he made lots of money in pantomimes. And then his record sales as well. I'm going to mention one of his songs. In that Turned Out Nice Again, it's all about him working at this mill. And basically has to go to London for a trade conference, you know, a cotton buyers trade buying thing. So of course he sings a song about a Lancashire lad going to London and what he gets up to and his experiences, and one of the verses is quite risque for the 30s, well, sort of. He just says a couple of verses first, and he says, a pretty girl came up to me and we began to chat. She said she'd give me something nice if I went back to her flat. I said I'd like a cup of tea. She thought it very odd, and when I said it's time to go, she charged me 30 bob. Oh, I wish I was back on the farm. I wish I was back on the farm. Oh, I wish I was back on the farm. There's another verse as well that's sort of a little bit less risky, but oh, they've got little fountains there. Should I do an auto U-turn at that traffic island and have a look at the little fountains? Yeah, let's be a rockabilly rebel. What is it? A boating lake? I haven't seen any boats for hire like Southport. I wondered if they're aerating the water to get some oxygen in or something. Oh, some little boats there. Can you rent them out? Must be a boat house or something. What wonder they're doing? Plenty of giant birds there. Yeah, if there's fish in there, it's just to oxygenate the water, otherwise they'll get a bit stale if there's no bubbles in it. Something like that. Oh, there's some cars got up there. Can you drive to the edge? Let's have a look. I think you can round the other way. Let's have a look. Get a proper look at the sea then. Should have gone this way to begin with. What's that say? Oh, I've been here before, yeah, I remember that little ice cream booth. I should take some deep breaths and clear my lungs. Nice fresh sea air. We're still rolling, has it knocked off? So that's why all the cotton mill workers came here, to breathe this lovely sea air and get all the... That's in that video I put up from 1955 with Hubert Gregg narrating it. When I was a lad, the doctor said to me, nothing would do me better than a good blow on the coast. Clear the dust from the cotton mills from the workers' lungs. And that's why people came here. That's a nice view, and it'd be better with a house here, George. Wouldn't it? House on this flat bit here, or sea at the back of it, and a lovely view of the lake here. Hey George, what you thinking of? So is it a boating lake or not? Is it a boating house when you store all the little boats? Or is that for a maintenance crew to do things? Oh, there's a lifebelt thing there, so you must be able to do something on this water. Oh no, oh some canoes there. I can't say I've ever noticed little put boats on here. So there you are, Blackpool, St.Annes, and Lytham's just round the corner where we're going next. Oh, what's that? Some kind of fairground ride. That's something new. Like a big propeller spinning around. How's that front tyre doing? It feels all spongy. Must be alright. I'll definitely check when I get home. What's he doing? If that's where the sand yachts go on that flat bit. That's a bit bumpy. And where that church is, that's where this section of the promenade ends and you have to join the road. Because all that headland's private or something, or there's no road there. I wonder what it is. Probably just a bit of woodland in the back of a big private house. So you have to join the road for a little bit and then you rejoin the promenade and then you're in Lytham. They call it Lytham St. It's all sort of merging into one. It would be nice to spend a week here, wouldn't it? To spend a day here in St.Annes, check a couple of pubs out, see if there's actually anything to do. Any theatres or something, or interesting shops. I do like a potter around gift shops. And then of course you're staying in Blackpool, so you could go mad there for 2 or 3 days. And you could even take a train up to the Lake District. There is a stop, a train stop. Is it Oxenholme, Oxenthorpe, something, Oxen something. And you can sort of have a wander round. I don't know, the world's your lobster. I've just been thinking of what to do on my week off work in the middle of July. I can't afford to go to London again, although I'd like to. I mean, there must still be a couple of pubs I didn't visit in London. Anyway, I'll play it by ear. It might be pissing down yet. But that is the good thing about Blackpool. If it does piss down, there's plenty of indoor things to do. People just go into the tower complex then. Although I did hear that that's very expensive now, £40 a ticket. But that includes a trip up the tower. I forgot what else is in there. Geez, since I've been inside. You know, but you can have a day at the tower and you probably get a reduction on the Blackpool Dungeon. Oh, it's a mobile fun fair type of thing. A mobile fun fair. Right, so after that little headland, this is Lytham. And I think this is where Les Dawson lived. He suffered from hay fever as well, like I do. It was really bad, gasping for air, so he bought a house here with Meg, his wife, and then Meg sadly died. And then he married the local barmaid and had a little daughter, and then poor chap had a heart attack, didn't he, when he was in his late 50s. Poor Les, poor George. Same as George actually. George smoked a lot and he wasn't overweight, but of course Les Dawson was quite overweight. Now if I can turn off here, I'll turn up and knock the camera off on the sea wall promenade area. So all in all, it's been a grand day out. Good weekend actually. Yesterday, despite the rain, was a good day out, meeting everybody. Funny place to stop, but I weren't waiting for that line of bloody traffic. Go on, Albert. You go and I'll reverse a bit. What's he doing? Albert, get to edge, man. Go on. What are you doing, Albert? Pay attention. Should have a bit of power walking then. It's the same as up there, isn't it? Just a bit greener, that's all. So, Lytham Lighthouse, Lytham Windmill. That's not a lighthouse, is it? Duh. Lovely blue skies and clouds back home, it looks like. And clouds are sort of lining the land, aren't they? All the way around, look at that, like a blanket of clouds circling. Anyway, in the sunshine I should have stripped off and had a lie down on a deck chair. Anyway, enough of this waffling, I'll knock it off. Goodbye for now.